Yeah. Welcome back, guys. We're going to be going back into map number 3. Seen Binary Dragons take their map choice in a very close fashion. The same can be said for Kinguin in theirs. Now we go on to nuke, where the fun begins. This is where things could be, well, ridiculous. I genuinely don't know where this is going. Kinguin, they've got a 3-for-3 record on this map. I don't think I've ever casted them playing this map, which, then again, I haven't casted a whole lot of Kinguin in general. And then Binary Dragons, their record's 10-7. So I feel like this is going to be very, very close. I'm looking forward to it. It has to be said, the series thus far has been that all the way through. Of course, it looks like we have the full rosters, which is nice. That's always helpful. But, yeah. It really has been just a battle. Hunter has been incredible in that second map, bringing out 4Ks with a Tech 9 no armor. Mihu has been the man to fight off against him, so I'm more than excited to see. Now, you're saying this is Kinguin's best map? Really? I haven't played it a whole lot if it's their best map. They would beat Envious 16-2 now. I suppose if other teams veto it. Lost to Spirit on this map. Beat B-Pro. It's not really anything too impressive. I don't know. Losing to Spirit. Spirit aren't that good, though. True, not that many people play nuke. Either way, we're into the pistol. Maybe we'll see. We will see. Kinguin. T-side investing a little bit more in utility. They've got themselves Rarlan. He's got Molotov to play with, but Neno, hello, he's got the pistol, takes the head off of 2. Hunter's there to support once again. And Rarlan now, whoa, he's called himself Rarlan King. He needs to be a god. What is a king to a god in the case of Hunter? Takes his head clean off. Will be the pistol round going the way of Binary Dragons. Important start for them as well. Being on that CT side, they need to make themselves as much money as humanly possible. Hey King, how's it going? How is it going? I'm good. My voice is getting a little bit worn because these teams are making me shout a lot. Damn them and their good plays. We'll see. Now, pistol rounds have not been set in stone. There's no follow-up rounds in a lot of what we've seen previously. Nuke is normally one a lot better for that, but maybe not. Mauser started things off. First kill goes the way. Trade back from Letney, and the sight hold seems to be good. Jockstick with another, shutting down this push. And Hyper, well, he's trying to be sneaky. Trying to slip back behind. Pokemon Emerald. I think my, like, nostalgia Pokemon is going to be Silver. If they release Pokemon on the Switch, I'm buying that within seconds. Like, day release, I'll get that. Because I had a 3DS, but I sold it because I was like, Switch and 3DS, I won't use both. Tech pause called in. Yeah, FPS. FPS. Hey, Valve. Hey, Valve. Hey, Valve. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you fix? Yeah. Can you fix it? No. You can't. Oh. Wow. Great. Are you enjoying the game? Yes, I am enjoying the game. I'm very much enjoying the game. Good impersonation of Valve. Wasn't it? They just hold up a big sign that just says, no, and that's it. The vent drop. An attempt to get the bomb down. Hyper. No, he gets dunked! Nano with the Kobe at range. From the halfway line, that was. Woo. Swish. Swish. Absolutely beautiful. The rest of the team now, well, they don't have a bomb to play with, so it becomes quite difficult. That was pretty much the crux of their strategy. Get the bomb down. And, yeah. Then it was sort of play it from there. Athor or Athor or Arthur? See, I want to say Arthur because I know that that's a name, but a name I know, I should say. That sounded really ignorant. I know that that's a name. No, I know that's a name I know. But is it Athor? Because it's not a U rather than an A. I don't know. Pronunciation isn't always my forte. Now we have the T's. They've got their money back in check. They've got the AKs in hand. Spray through the smoke, and Letney, he tickles their toes a little bit. Couple of hits coming in there. My bad. Thank you, Muppet, for pointing that out. The trusty MP9. Letney trying to cross back, staying alive at least for now. Joxic. Ooh, that's a spicy little shot. Gets one. Hunter, well, MP9, he's going to want to play a close angle. Goes running back in. The flash pops just a second too late, and he can't quite connect the shots. Mal's going to be trading one back. Give them the man advantage over on that T side. Looking for more. DT side, they don't have rifles in this round. It's a bit of a bonus. They should have enough to buy in the next round anyway, so it may not be too much of a problem. Emmy will fall. 4 players surviving is a decent start for Kinguin, but now they have to fight against the real buy. That was the practice. That was the simulation. Now they hit the big time. Rifles, AWP for Joxic, nades galore. This is going to be an all-out brawl. I'll attend your voice box with some... I've actually been to Poland twice. I went to Katowice and somewhere else. The name I've forgotten. Next time. For sure. I'll be honest, in Katowice I had a little bit too much vodka and ended up missing the final of IEM. But that's another story. We're going to ignore that. This is a PG stream. Don't condone drinking. Don't drink. It's bad. Slowing things right down. 45 seconds left on the clock. They're yet to take too much control. Bomb is actually just going straight down there. They've done the vent dive again. How have they got away with that? How have they managed to get past? They've snuck around. They've bamboozled the binaries. Now they look to try and hold on to this in afterplants, and rotating is going to be very difficult because they're just holding them back. Hyper's found one. They can't even get to the vent, let alone drop down it. Letney still stuck above. And the bomb is almost definitely going off. Nano just looking to try and back out on this one. Hold on to his rifle. He will take down one, but Spiro's quick to trade. And Letney, well, he's out of there. Very nice round from Kinguin. They don't just all drop. They wait patiently to hold off rotation. Smart stuff from them. And the Poles will get a second. And now, well, the money's not going to be in a good state for the CT side. Because of that, they're going to flat eco. They're going to save all of their money. Make sure they keep everything ready for the next round. Not going to invest a single... Well, I was about to say single penny, and then I see that Neno's bought a couple of flashes and a P250. T-side already looking to start strong. Be a little bit careful. His head's been spotted. Tapping away will be Letney. Starts things off with the head of one. Now, this Catalyst rifle, it's unlikely will win them the round, but has the chance to at least make it costly. And then that can make things a lot more interesting later on when it comes to reinvestment from the T side. These, in the meantime, have taken outside control. Neno will be traded, but he only had a P250. It's not the end of the world. It's the rifle we want to be watching, but he's up above. Bomb has been sneaking down. Only 35 seconds left on the clock, though, and the bomb really is yet to make too much of a move. They've got to go ducking back in towards that A site, and up above, as we've already said, is going to be Letney. Spotted out Hyper. 25 seconds left on the clock. He's got the chance to line up one, and looking for a second, but Mihu is there to trade. Only 15 seconds up and coming on the clock, though. If they can deny this plant, they have a chance. Bomb, not going to be planted just yet. Spiro now the only one left alive, and they can just play the time. Somehow this buy has worked. Binary Dragons win with absolutely nothing. One rifle is enough. And Kinguin, they burn down the clock too far. Top 5 players in the world is far too difficult. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea. There's far too many. It's all about teams, really. 4-2. Binary Dragons get around from absolutely nothing. Again, they've managed to take control of outside. They did have the money to buy into this round, so it's not the end of the world. Mihu with a lovely shot to open things up. Finishes off Letney. No heroics from him in this round, at least. Was this going to be called in from Letney, so I'm not sure if they need to switch things up. He's not happy with how things are going at the moment. Only 30 seconds left again. They're leaving these rounds so late, and it gives more chances for the CT side to actually drop this bomb. Pushing in. Hyper's got decent positional control. He'll be able to open things up. Letney's actually dropped out of the server, so clearly feeling he needs a restart. With 15 seconds left, the bomb goes down. They do leave things very close, these Kinguin lads, but doing well. Hunter is going to be able to find one back, but it doesn't seem to matter. They've already decided that they're going to be saving in this situation. Let's hold on to their weaponry. They do have the money to buy back up in the next round, so it's not the end of the world. Another player dropped. Hunter looking for more, but Mihu will end his life. Yeah, the other thing is with naming best players, it's sort of like... It's very much depending on what you're basing it on. Like, if you go with, say, raw skill, I think you have to go the way of Cold Zero. I think he's incredible as the sort of whole package. You look at in-game leading, then you edge probably towards someone like Fallen. I think Carrigan has done a great job when you look at FaZe, the team he's constructed. Nico's incredible. I think, like, you have to look at Astralis and say that Device is nuts. But I personally am a big fan of Zipix, just the way he's able to sort of find individual jewels, and there's a lot of incredible players out there. I think picking just 5 is so difficult. Another I like to watch, at least when he's on form, is Snacks. I think his sort of intelligence in game is just unmatched, but recently he just hasn't. None of the team have been playing particularly well. Tabson has looked very good, it has to be said. I wouldn't say he's a top 5 player in the world, though. I think that's a bit of a push. Oscar. Yeah, Oscar's nuts. Shox is probably my favorite player. Like, if I'm going based on just personally, I love watching Shox play. Because it's just so exciting. And a lot of the plays he makes are very intelligent as well. And also, you have to remember, a lot of the time he's in-game leading. So, you add all of that together, and Shox is nuts. Simple's very explosive. I feel like their team benefits and sort of has hindrance from that, because I feel like you can't have a completely structured team when you have a player who's that sort of aggressive. Yeah, Pasha is... Well, I loved the videos from Cologne with, like, Pasha and Taz. It's like, who's the best in-game leader? Me. Who's the best player? And then Pasha just starts naming, like, where they're the best. Best AWPer. My favorite AWPer is Guardian. I think when Guardian is at his best, he's the scariest AWPer in the world. I think Fallen, in terms of positional play and just his ability to stay alive, is insane. They're probably the top. But I think if you're going on just overall, I think Kenny's probably the best. But then again, this is all just opinion-based. Doesn't matter who's the best at an individual thing. It matters who's the best team in the world. Or the best team in this game. Because we are back. Joxic's going to be the one to start things off. Finds the first kill. But the push now comes in. Hunter is only good for one. But Emmy is on the site. He'll trade back two instead and leave it on to just Spiro. That'll be 5-2-3. Best in-game troller. Oh, that has to be Smooya, right? Why the solo commentary? I think because it's a smaller cup, so they just wanted me to do it. I'm already on their payroll, so it made sense. Just like get me to do it. I get to do it in a more chill way, which is quite fun for me. And then when it gets to sort of like the Starladder Star Series and stuff, I'll probably get someone like Harry or Hugo to join me. Sneaking round the outside, but he's only going to get one. Ross will be coming in. Joxic trying to spam through the smoke. Can't find anything more as they will go down secret. Petney. Quick on the rotation. Joxic going to go back down towards the ramp. Val's trying to cut off rotations, but touching the Molotov has given away his position. Doesn't matter, though. The Tech 9 up close is too powerful, as we can see once again. Spiro going for more. Can he really get a second? Not quite, but he will switch over to the AK, and he knows now where both remaining CT players are. It's been a bit of a save fest for Binary Dragons, and it's looking like we're going to get another one, as they're going to try and hold on to their cash once again. Dave Lister's caught it. He's caught all the M&M puns. Leno will be able to take one down. They're making things a little bit more costly, but not for long, as Spiro finishes. Toxic. Able to get one, but can he hold on to this AWP? That's the most important thing for their economy, at least. He needs to have that gun, and it's not going to be the case. Best upcoming star. Calyx. Calyx is a tank. Best knife player? I don't even know. Dimple? Bit of a weird question. Oh yeah, Rops as well. That's true. Hunter. Spraying away. The UMP doing a lot of damage. And, well, this is just so backwards and forwards at the moment. Rarlan. The last one left alive. Somehow these rounds just don't work. It is very basic plays coming out from Kinguin on the T side, but they have been working. And Hunter can't get away. Doesn't matter. Joxic's there to trade. Yeah, Surya as well is a beast. This is what I mean, though. It's like, my first thought is Calyx. Then you point out someone like Rops. And it really is just, like, favorite problem. I don't really know what that means. T-side. Got a glass cannon AWP and some pistols. The way the game has gone for the last few has been so back and forth that maybe it's possible. Joxic's able to start things off. Now, they probably won't expect an AWP in this situation, which could make things a little bit more interesting. The problem is, I wouldn't say that it's really the best map to sort of be challenging. There's a lot of positions you can try and take, but it's going to be very difficult for this to have a huge amount of impact. Mouse will be able to find one with the Tech 9, though. Looking for more. Hyper spots one out as well. They've taken the man advantage in this situation. Joxic up above. Able to find one. A second with supported. Neno finishes a final and leaves it onto Rallen with the AWP. Looking for the scope. He manages one. Only 2 players left. Maybe it's possible. He doesn't have any armor, so the nades are going to be the most crucial thing. Smoke going to go out to main. Does give away his position. Joxic just going to be holding. Playing back. Rallen has actually gone all the way back down. He's going over towards B. If he can get an open plant here, a bit more of a chance. I'm not a huge fan of him going for a... I get why it's much safer to plant there, but he's now going to have to stop them before they cross. To actually deny a defuse here, he has to go towards the door. It's going to be almost scripted. However, he's going back. Ooh, it doesn't spot anybody out. Gonna go back. Nope. Smoke gonna go down. It's gonna leave them with very little to be seen. He has to line up the shot onto the bomb. Not gonna be hitting it as of yet. And straight away, Neno will spray back through. Bomb gonna be defused comfortably. Binary Dragons will get their 7th. Although it was a nice attempt, I still would have liked to see a much more open plant from Rallen. Risk it to try and win it. Thoughts on Stewie? I think he's doing really well. So wasn't he in-game leading as well? Such a young player, in-game leading and still playing very high-level CS. Cloud9 got themselves to a final. They've made, like, there's so many teams that are going to make this major really exciting. I can't wait to watch it. I really can't. I think it's going to be great. Pistols will be in play this time for Kinguin. They have lost the battle of attrition. Money is going to favor the CT side, and, well, for the sake of the game, that's probably a good thing. For the sake of the Kinguin fans, maybe not so much. Spray down. Rallen, he's going to go for that bomb plant. Rotate over towards the B side. He's probably going to get it as well. Such a classic strategy, just going through these vents, rotating quickly, and making yourselves an extra bit of cash. Whereas Hunter is called HNT. Molotov to force Rallen to try and rotate back around. If he can take another player with him, that'll be nice. That's all he can really expect, but nope. Joxic finishes him, executes him. Sit 8 and 4. Not a bad half so far. 10-5, I'd say, is pretty standard on this map. Who do you think will win Valencia? I don't know. Quite a difficult one. I think Heroic looked pretty strong so far. Maybe they'll be able to take it. I'll be honest, it's not sort of like, there aren't a huge amount of like particularly strong teams at that tournament, so I think it's going to be pretty open. NIP as well, they've looked good recently, and they always seem to have a honeymoon period, so yeah, NIP are probably the... NIP is Heroic final, that's what I'm sort of looking at. Toxic. Comfortable frag. Not really breaking a sweat in this situation. T-side already a man down. They are going to go pushing, though, and Letney is going to be caught out. The wraparound has come in. Nothing the CT side could really do to stop that, as they're playing a very passive hold. Molotov going to be going in over towards that A site. Mihu already wrapping around, and Hyper's doing the same. As the push comes in, Mauser's already caught off one more. The man advantage now swings into the favor of this Kinguin side. Nice position from Emmy. We'll get them one. Joxic going to go pushing through, though, and he gets two. Looking for the third. It's all into the 1v1 versus Hyper. Peeking in. The Orpa trying to save this for his team. Molotov going to go down. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Hyper getting closer and closer, though. I think he's tunnel visioned. Yes, he is. Hyper wins the battle. Nice try from Joxic. He's 15-3 at the moment. Zero have lost 5 rounds. It shows how much he saved. That will mean 5th round will come onto the board. Now, this next one could be the difference between an 8-7 and a 10-5. A big difference in this scenario. Mihu actually at the bottom of the board at the moment. AWP back out for Spiro. Flashbang to take a little bit more control. Letney doubles down. An instant trade. We've lost a player from the server once again. It's actually going to be Joxic possibly going for a bit of a restart. We know that a lot of players have been having FPS problems. Eke out from Mouse. Be able to trade things back. Even up the scoreline once again. Letney low on HP has gone for Bogdan's Law. Unfortunately, Bogdan's Law has not repaid him because he is not Bogdan. Smoke going to go down. Bomb planted open as well. Unfortunately, they didn't plant in the smoke that was specifically thrown by the looks of it to defend. Still plenty of time for the T's to actually get this bomb down, but they've now lost their man advantage. Letney with another. Maybe Bogdan's Law will return as him with the AWP is working wonderfully. Spiro going to go down and Letney with the quad will put them 9-5. The bomb plant will help the T's quite a bit. Give them a better chance to do something in the next round. What do you think about Rez and Draken? Big fan of them when they're in Epsilon and transitioning over to NIP. It looks like they're doing very well. The thing for me, at least, will they be successful in 4 months or 3 months' time? Because this is classic NIP. They bring in a player, everything goes wonderfully for a couple of months, and then they fall off the face of the earth, and then they kick those players. Now, obviously, Freiburg leaving was possibly the break to that trend, but I want to wait and see a bit, because it is one of those situations where it's like, okay, they've been together a few weeks, everybody's happy, it's going well, okay, we did decent at the last tournament, and then something goes wrong. That's when you see if the team are going to last. As said, bomb plant going to help a little, but they've still got pistols and... two AKs. Joxic with the double. He came back to the server and he's hitting those shots once again. 17-4 at the moment. And Hunter from behind. Doing as his name suggests. Able to get one back, but that will be it. 10-5. Oh, sorry. Voice is starting to go already. Nice little crack. Sunny has looked great in Penta. I'm a big HS fan as well, because I started casting in the Baltics. So, see HS and Rops doing well is always nice. There's still a few more. There's a few more gems. I'm telling you now. A few more gems come out of the Baltics. 10-5. Pistol round could play a big difference here. Binary Dragons take it, and they can end up 13-5. What do you think of Freddy B in Nip? What you mean is taking someone else out? I don't really know who they've replaced at the moment. I don't think they need to right now. I think he's a great player, though. I've enjoyed watching, especially his T-sides. He's good on the entry kills. Either way, Mihu starts things off. First headshot, second headshot, and third. There will be one traded back. Looking for more. Somehow Rarlan gets another there. Quite surprising. And Neno's left alone. And guess what, guys? A surprising turn of... Okay. Turn of events as he goes for the vent drop. Fakes out the bomb plant. Interesting. Could have just got the extra money for his team. Instead, he's attempting to win the round. Mihu's just happy to play ring around the rosy. Takes his head off once again. Now we have a game on our hands. Now we have a game. Pistols once again. As said, we've seen plenty of turnaround rounds where the conversion has not come in. Toxic gonna get dunked. Get Right has been doing really well though since they invited, got Rez into the team. Also, he's probably one of the easiest players to market in the world. So popular. Starting things off, playing things smart. He's using the range of the rifle to his advantage. Bush going to be coming in. Neno trying to rush down. A little bit of a dink coming in onto Emmy. He'll be tagged. Actually goes running past. Hyper's still behind, but eventually he will lose his life. Dink comes in onto Spiro, but he just about gets away with it. 2 T's left, but it's Hunter with a Tech 9, and he, just as I say, he's a beast! 2 kills! How does he do it again and again? Why even... Just don't buy a rifle, Hunter, please. Just keep that Tech 9 the whole round. Absolute beast. Letney gets one back as well. And it's all on to Spiro. It's gonna go the way of Hunter. This man. How? How does he do it? I'm scared to even say it anymore. Like, when I talk about this pistol round. Like, there's no point talking about follow-up rounds anymore. Because this round, this should be called Hunter. This should be called Hunter. See ya, Bear Slang. I think everybody's becoming a little bit gay for Hunter. But look at me! Now he's doing it back! Oh my goodness, this game just doesn't go easy. My heart. Oh my god, how? Now the pistol's on the other side. Joxic looking to try and save this round now. What is going on? I'm scared to even comment anymore. Mal's waiting around the corner. He goes back again. What is this game? These teams are just so good with pistols that every time just keeps going back and forward and back and forward. There's no end to this pistol madness. Hunter with a Tech 9 again. Surely not. Surely. Kinguin with the chance to rectify their mistakes. To learn not to give Hunter a chance. Maybe broken outside. They don't really have too many nades to set up with, but a couple of smokes. A Molotov as well on the man breaking the window. To clear anybody off the hut. The rest of the players are going to try and burst their way out. Stop. Letney manages to trade through the smoke. Back to a 4 versus 4. The bomb... Is it retrievable? No, not if Mihu's got anything to say about it. Now, they've actually not got the utility to try and get this back. Neno trying to do a little bit of extra damage. They're going to dunk in. However, Mihu with the rifle, he's going to be the one to shut down Hunter. That's it, round over. No chance. Hunter's dead, guys. It's over. Put the banners away. It's all on to Joxic. He is currently top of the board. I say currently. It's very, very close. And here now looks to take the lead. Already have the lead on his team. Joxic will get one, but again, shut down. CT side, they do convert. There's the 2 in a row. So that should be it from the Fall Spy saga now. Kinguin should be able to get to 9 without much bombardment, although Neno is actually going to invest into a Tech 9 and Kevlar. Hunter with nothing. Yeah, Dave, I agree. Give the Tech 9 to Hunter. Give the Tech 9 to Hunter. He needs it. He deserves it. Barrow, going to start things off. Of course, most of these players are unarmored. Neno is actually going to still do some work. It's just going to be trades, though. Getting shut down by Mihu. He's had enough of these pistols. He's setting down that gauntlet. Saying no. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let me be finished off. 11 to 9. Here it comes. The buy. The investment. Purchase back up. CT side. Have a little bit of extra money on Spiro, who's been using the scout. Thanks, Hardcore. I like you too. Mihu going to be starting things off. Nade. Thrown down. Rallen going to be getting a second as well. The T's are going to go running. Neno's gone out of the server now. He's the one trying to reset things a little bit. T-side with 3 members left alive. Oh, going to be falling just to deny them. Waiting patiently. Neno's back. Actually going to go down. There's more of a chance now for them to actually try and rotate in, but look how low they all are. 30 HP and only slightly above. Rallen watches the flashes. It passes. Misses quite a few shots, but eventually rectifies his mistakes. Hunter trying to rotate back towards that A site. However, there's still players waiting in the form of Mouse. Spots him. Hits the shots as well. Looks for a second, but it isn't quite there. And now Joxic into a 1 versus 2. He's low on HP. Rallen waiting down the ladder. There's only 15 seconds left once he retrieves the bomb. That's just bad luck. Rallen patient enough. Make things 11-10. T-side can't really afford to invest too much into this round. Just down to roughly the 2k marker. They'll have max loss bonus in the next round, netting them 3,400 in bonuses. Tech 9 and armor for Hunter. Maybe the magic's worn off. Saw the button on his keyboard that said Tech 9 OP. Never mind, I take it back. Nope, still going. Still going. He kills Spiro. Not going to be a huge benefit for him, and actually he'll go down in return. Mihu, the pistol killer, will be there once again. Trade in over towards this B site, but Rallen's here to shut things down. Letney the only one. Trying to peek back in. Spots Rallen, who... Oh, that was a little bit close. I thought we were about to see some mistakes made, but... Still going. Mihu has been spotted. Another shot for Letney. Brings it into a 1 versus 1. This is just about possible. 50 seconds. He doesn't have to rush anything. He's trying to bait his opponent out by opening the doors, but he doesn't see him. 11-11. Scoreline equalized. Lots of damage done in that round. CT side are going to have to go for a rebuy on Nye on every single player. Burrow now has his AWP in play. Here we go. The reset round. The loser of this is likely to lose a second in a row, and Joxic starts things off. Mihu, the man who's been leading the charge for Kinguin, is down already. A decent start for Joxic. The AWP paying dividends. Take some presence outside. Sparrow's been spotted. He's gone as well. Matter of seconds and a two-man advantage already gained for Binary Dragons, taking complete control of outside. Mouse is going to be waiting close, trying to stop anybody pushing back into Mini. But Neno's already found one in the meantime. This is completely shut down at the moment for Kinguin. Only Hyper and Mouse remain. Two players necessarily been the ones to watch, and Hunter. The nutty reactions. Leave it all onto Mouse. 1 versus 5. Be the most incredible thing I've seen today. Hunter, I think, just threw the AWP out of the map, so there's no chance of that being retrieved. In the right place. Looks like he's just going to try and save his weapon. As said, the CT economy isn't in a good state, so him keeping a rifle in hand does give them a better chance to fight back in the next round. Binary Dragons are going to be taking back the lead. Now, looking at the money, I think they might go for this. It's gonna be difficult, because if they get the UMPs in play and they go for sort of more aggressive plays, the chance. Will Nano actually check a far? Doesn't need to. He's going to go down before he can do anything, and the remaining players are too far away. Lead goes back. Binary Dragons are in the driver's seat once again. And now we get to see. Yes, they will. They're going to invest. A couple of UMPs should be in play in this round. Although, actually, no. There was more money than expected. A lot of utility taking the hit, but they've got 4 rifles. That's a much better buy. My mistake. Math's clearly not my strong suit. Gonna be a speed up round. They're just trying to break this economy now. Nano with the entries. 2 kills for him, and he makes it look very, very easy. Goodbye, Kinguin defense. The remaining 3 players, they can't fight this. There's nothing they can do. They've just got to save their weaponry. There is absolutely no point trying to fight this one back, and they know it. 13-11. Binary Dragons, they lost 5 in a row before winning the next 2. The money, not going to be good once again. 1,900 added on. Again, they could drop a few UMPs if they wanted to. But again, they'll just be limiting their utility, making things very difficult. Remaining CT players will hold on to all their weaponry, but this is a great couple of rounds for the Ts. 9 out of 10 players surviving. Building up that extra cash, which means that if they do lose a round, then they have a chance to still continue to buy. As said, they are going to just invest down into extra UMPs. They'll get a FAMAS as well for Mouse. Still not the worst buy in the world. Utility, it could be worse, but it's still not in a great situation. Now, I doubt we're going to see too much of an aggressive push again. Just sort of a surprise round thrown in by Binary Dragons to let the CTs know we could be coming for you at any moment. And as we can see in the early round scenarios this time, Kinguin are going to be throwing down a little bit of extra utility. Biro is going to be right in the back lines. I think they've already played this position once in the form of Mihu, but it's not going to matter. He's still going to hit the first headshot. Got to be careful. There's a player up close in the form of Hunter. Seems like Sparrow knows he's there. Mihu already falling down below. Decent presence. 50 seconds left on the clock. The T's haven't taken a whole lot of control. The only damage that's really been done is onto Letney. Guys, the website's literally just streambonus.com. Okay, here we go. Mihu. Decent position, but he pulls his nade out. Just at the wrong time. He's going to try and use the hole in the door to his advantage, but they should spot it. They should have an idea that he could be looking through it. He's seen. Emmy takes his head off. In the backlines. Hidden is Hyper. May be able to deny the plant through the smoke he does. 20 seconds left on the clock. They don't have a huge amount of time. Joxic trying to peek back in. Most of the players now in after plant positions, but there has been no plant. Neno manages to get in one more, but Hyper has the chance to save the round. Going through, if he can find him through the smoke, I don't think he realizes they're already planting, but it's still a 3 versus 2 for the CT side. They have the man advantage. They've just got to play off of it. Another one for Hyper, a big round from him, and now all that is left is Hunter. He will not survive, and Kinguin, they claw back around. Hyper, the man to lead the charge. And we go 13-12, but the T's, as said, they built up plenty of cash, so they'll be coming for Kinguin. Both teams with a buyback. Once again, looking like they're attempting to go for a faster push. I think they get denied by the Molotov, and Spiro is actually going to be the one to start. Nade through the smoke. Rallen on the site. Picks up one. Looks for the second. Can't quite find it, but Mal's up above. Should be able to drop the bomb once again. A 4v2 situation. Much better hold on this A side, but Neno's found one. He was the man to entry last time. Joxic trying to sneak around, but he's been spotted. He's not sneaky enough, and they've heard where Neno is going. Doesn't have the bomb. Making so much noise. Hyper should have the perfect read in 13-13. There is no clear victor at the moment. Another buy will still come in for Binary. Trying to find a challenge with the AWP. Neno the one on the Tech 9. If anything, it might be worth just giving the AK to Neno and Hunter having the Tech, because he is the one to watch, but Neno's gone. Rallen uses the hole in the door. Find that first kill. Kinguin look like they have rectified a few mistakes. They're winning those opening picks. Rallen down below. Gonna be waiting for this secret push to come in. Hunter's the one leading that charge. Already we're gonna see Letney tagged very low in the meantime. Minute left on the clock. Flashbang not going to affect the T side at the moment. Found another one in the meantime, but Rallen gets the first. Second going for the peak. He can't quite capitalize, but it's still a big advantage for the CT side in this round. Letney is gone. Don't even get to finish the sentence, as Emmy now has to try and fight. 1 versus 4. Bomb plant could be important here, but he's not going to get it. Hyper in the last few rounds has been very impressive. Pushed himself up to second on the board. And now the money is starting to thin out for Binary Dragons. They have enough to go for a couple of players with a buy, but instead they're just going to sacrifice, go for pistols, and wait for the next round. So the 15th should go the way of the CT side. But we've seen how powerful these pistols can be. Let's see if they can do it again. Binary Dragons had an incredible series. First map won with their coach playing. Second map lost 16-13. Be going in a similar fashion. Hyper, the man who's been to watch in the last few rounds, is the one with the players pushing 2. Can he get the 3rd? He has support as well from Mihu. Spiro is going to be the one to finish him off. Hunter, no Tech 9 magic this time, as Neno is now the only one left. 15th round is inevitable. They win it flawlessly. 1 to go. Kinguin may be the only invited team to get through to the semi-finals. Already seen the fall of the X-Tricked boys. Seen the fall Angry earlier today. Seen the fall of iGame. Kinguin looking to be the exception. But T-side do still have money for this round. Yes, it's a little bit sketchy for Letney. He's the one going for a Tech 9. We've seen how powerful this weapon can be. In fact, there's one in the hands of Mihu as well. Picking it up. T-side looking to try and split round the outside. Emmy going to be leading that charge. Straight through the smoke they go, and they've entried. They found that first kill. Rarlan is gone from the action. A second as well. Spiro is going to be able to trade one back. And a second as well. Evening things back up. It's Spiro and Hyper versus Emmy and Neno. A 2v2 to possibly finish this game. Hyper goes for the peak. He's found another. This man is going huge in the last few rounds. And he looks to try and close it, but it's not going to happen as of yet. Emmy in the 1 versus 1. Spiro's found himself a rifle. Binary Dragons fighting for their survival, but Spiro, he's just going to go for it. He's trying to hold the defuse, and he's going to get it as well. What a way to finish the game. Spiro with the balls of steel as he wins out the series. One of the closest series I think I've ever casted. And an incredible match to end the night. Binary Dragons of Kinguin have truly delivered. But it will be Kinguin to make their way through to the semi-finals. Guys, that is it for tonight. Semi-final matches will be sorted out along the way. If you have enjoyed the cast, don't forget, !caster. I appreciate every single one of you. And really been enjoying all the support. But that is it. I'm going to go rest because that almost killed me. And I hope you guys have a good night. Goodbye.